What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I'm back with another video. And today I got my top 4 NFL player props for 2 Monday Night Football games tonight, as well as I also have 2, spread money line plays as well. So if you're excited for this video and want to see more content from me moving forward, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave a comment on this video down below, because all of those things really help the channel out a ton and really help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. So I really would appreciate it. Also, guys, I did want to mention that tomorrow I'm going to be dropping kind of a video, kind of a podcast. I mean, it's a video, but it's just going to be a really long video. Same format as all my videos. But it's going to be probably an hour-long video or close to an hour-long video. We're going to be having 32 props discussed. We're going to be, or not 32, sorry, that's the NFL, 30 props discussed, as I'm going to be dropping tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning. Not sure when I'll record it. But my NBA over-under picks for the NBA season. So if you're excited about that video, then make sure to let me know down below in the comments, because I'd love to see if you guys are excited to see my picks for the season. And also, I did want to mention real quick, if you want to place any of these bets I talk about today, and if you want to see what bonus bets, what deposit matches, what profit boosts are available in your state, then make sure to click the top link down below in the description to my one link. And then from there, you can click and filter by your state, see exactly what profit boosts, what deposit matches, what bonus bets are available in your state. And without further ado, let's get right into today's 4 plays plus 2 spreads and moneyline picks. So first off, I got Baker Mayfield over 1.5 passing touchdowns versus the Ravens, minus 108 on Fanduel. So Mayfield is over this line in 3 straight games. He's had 15 passing touchdowns through 6 games. He's leading the NFL in passing touchdowns. The Ravens have allowed the 5th most passing touchdowns in the NFL this season. The Ravens defense has not been very good at all this season. They're a bottom 5 defense, and they're the worst passing defense in the entire NFL this year. They've also given up the 5th most touchdowns. That's also with playing a game less, obviously, because they don't play till tonight. I'm really confident that Mayfield can go over this line. I also think there's a good chance that this game is extremely close, and they're going to have to throw the ball if they want to keep this game close or even win this game. I think they're going to throw the ball. I think Mayfield's going to have a lot of passing attempts. He's going to have a lot of passing attempts towards the end zone, and I think pure volume and quantity is going to get him over this line. So Baker Mayfield over 1.5 passing touchdowns versus the Ravens, minus 108 on FanDuel is my first play of the day. Next up, I got Zay Flowers over 59.5 receiving yards versus the Bucks, minus 110 on Bet365. So Zay Flowers is over this line in 2 straight, where he's gone for 100+ receiving yards in each of those games. Also, the Bucks have allowed the 4th most pass yards per game in the NFL this season. This is a battle between 2 teams that really do not defend the passing game well at all. Sorry, I'm fixing on my paper, so when I post on Twitter that I have receiving yards, not just yards on there. But yeah, both of these teams are really bad in the pass defense, and the Bucks have allowed the 6th most receiving yards in the NFL to wide receivers. So overall, this is a great matchup for Zay Flowers. This is a matchup he should be able to exploit. I think he's going to exploit it tonight. So Zay Flowers over 59.5 receiving yards versus the Bucks, minus 110 on Bet365 is my second play of the day. Next up, I got J.K. Dobbins over 76.5 rush yards versus the Cardinals, minus 115 or minus 113, on FanDuel. So Dobbins is over this line in 3 out of his 5 games so far this season. He's gone for 96 or more rush yards in all 3 of those. So he's absolutely soared over this line in the games he has gone over. The Cardinals have allowed 153 rush yards per game this season, the 3rd most in the NFL. This game is likely close throughout, or the Chargers have the lead. This is a favorable line with the game script. The Chargers have shown they are Michigan of last year. Obviously, they have Jim Harbaugh, and then they have the Ravens' old offensive coordinator. I'm blanking on his name right now. Greg Roman, sorry, couldn't think of his name, who is a huge run game coordinator. Like, they run the ball so much. They have a top 10, in my opinion, top 6 to 7 quarterback in the NFL, and they hardly use him, which I don't think is the best strategy. But you know what? They're 3-2. They have a winning record, and their run game's been really good. So J.K. Dobbins over 76.5 rush yards versus the Cardinals, minus 113 on FanDuel is my 3rd play of the day. Next up, I got Kyler Murray over 20.5 pass completions versus the Chargers, -128 on Fanduel. So the Chargers have lockdown run defense. Kyler will be forced to throw the ball more here. So he's going to be throwing the ball more early and often. He's over this line in 23 of his last 29 starts at home. So Kyler has been soaring over this line at home throughout his career. I think that continues tonight. This game is likely close throughout, which will lead to more pass attempts for Murray. And by pure volume, more pass attempts, what's that going to lead to? It's going to lead to more completions as long as he's decently efficient. And he usually is. So Kyler Murray, over 20.5 pass completions versus the Chargers, -128 on Fanduel is my fourth and final player prop. Next up, another pick I have, Chargers money line versus the Cardinals, -116 on Fanduel. Now, if this is what I was thinking it was going to be, where it was like Cardinals, +3.5, +4.5, I would have taken the Cardinals to take the spread. But this is pretty much even odds here. And the Chargers have looked by far the better team this season, and this has been an absolute steal for the odds here. The Chargers just look like the much better team. I know the Cardinals are at home here, but they haven't been good at home this year. They're 1-3, I think, at home, 1-2. The Chargers have been a dominant run team as well, and the Cardinals can't stop the run to save their life. So I think the Chargers can dominate the pace of play and hold the ball. I think the Chargers are going to be able to play at their own pace. They're going to be able to move the ball how they want to, when they want to. The Chargers have been a top 5 defense as well, and I think that keeps up. I just think the Chargers are the more well-rounded team. I think they're playing for more. I think they're definitely playing for a playoff spot. Don't get me wrong. Big Kyler Murray fan. I definitely think Kyler Murray, should be the future starter for the Cardinals, moving forward and everything. But I just think the Cardinals have a lot of other issues outside of Kyler Murray. So Chargers money line versus the Cardinals, -116 on Fanduel is my first of my picks. Next up for the second game, well, actually, this is the first game technically in terms of what time they start. I have Buccaneers +3.5 versus the Ravens, -110 on Fanduel. So this is a battle of two teams who arguably could be the best in their conference, and I think this will be close. The Bucs have covered the spread in 9 of their last 12 home games. The spread, I'm talking about the 3.5 spread, not like the spread overall. I don't know how many games in a row or whatever they've covered their spread. Disrespectful line to the Bucs. Ravens are a bottom 5 defense and last in pass defense. The Bucs are a very high-powered offense and a very high-powered pass game. They're going to be able to move the ball. They're going to be able to score the ball early and often a lot. I think they're going to have a big day offensively. I think this game is close. And honestly, I'm a big fan of taking Bucs money line tonight. Probably going to sprinkle that in on a bet or two. So Bucs +3.5 versus the Ravens, -110 on Fanduel is my final play or pick of the day. So those were my top 4 NFL player props, as well as 2 picks at the end of the video. I hope you all did enjoy this video and want to see more from me moving forward. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment on this video down below, because all those things really help the channel out a ton and really help push my content out to more and more people each and every single day. So I really would appreciate it. And yeah, guys, that's really all I got for today's video. I do hope you all did enjoy. And without further ado, I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys.